Beauty in Black Part 2 had me in a chokehold. If you thought the first part was crazy, the second part is even crazier. And if you have not seen episodes 9 through 16, get off this video. Goodbye. This is really the story of God will make your enemies your footstool, because the fact that everybody wanted to kill Kimmy just for her to become their boss and they have no more shares is crazy. It's the fact that Horace hates his family so much that he will marry a random damsel in distress stripper just to make sure that his family doesn't get none of his money when he passed away. They really thought they could outsmart Horace, and he said this is chess, not checkers. Now hold your chess, because I know it hurts. You can't check her. I know it hurts. This is chess, not checkers. And I don't care what nobody say. Horace is a real one, but he kind of scared me though, because he said, you worried about demons and you sitting in front of a devil? I said, ooh, the blood of Jesus. Even when he was hitting Rain's botched BBL with his cane like it was a pinata, I said, oh, he's crazy. But Rain was low-key getting on my nerves because she kept telling Kimmy, oh, I'm about to get up and come help you. No, you're not. T.S. Madison injected Kool-Aid, vanilla extract, and maples and brown sugar oatmeal into your butt. Your botched BBL can't help me. But I can't even blame Rain for being concerned because Kimmy was on a killer streak. She thought she was Kimmy Blanco, Lil Kim. I said, oh, she's killing everybody. Shoot, the first episode opened up with her playing bumper cars with Body and bodied her. But I wasn't mad. That's what Body get. And then she got Delinda too, shot her right in the ear. But I was so happy when Kimmy popped the Fashion Nova Monique because she thought she was hot stuff, thought she was Nikki Parker and got parked. But both of y'all deserved it because y'all went too far. Y'all going to get her sister and buying her from their mama is trifling. And the mama is trifling for selling your own daughter. But Kimmy be irritating me because sometimes she talk way too much. When she went to go see her mama and the stepdaddy, she should have just popped him. You doing all this talking and end up getting beat. That man touched you and your sister. What is there to talk about? I would have walked in there and said, hello, my little friends, and shot up the whole place. Mama would have got shot too. Because obviously your mama not your mama. You got beat on, she's still there. She probably getting beat on, she's still there. Your sister got beat on, she's still there. She a sticky note like Rashida and Yandy. But Kimmy stood on big business for her sister, but I would be rich if I had $1 for every time she said, where is my sister? And every time Norman said, my wife is dead. Like, okay. And then I know Kimmy was looking for her sister and stressed out, but why was she not looking for a shower and a washcloth? She had the same makeup and eyelashes on 4 days. I know she was musty. I know she was. And Angel is a real one because he be right there with Kimmy through all her shenanigans every time. He actually deserves a lot of respect because if it wasn't for him, Horace would have stopped coming to the club. Horace may be a demon, but he wanted his Angel real bad. And them knowing Horace is what saved the day because if it wasn't for them, Jules would have killed them right there in that club. That scene where Jules had Kimmy and Angel captured and was calling everybody to come get them and Horace walked in showed the power dynamic of the show. Because Jules is a very powerful man, especially because he has the police on his side, so he runs a lot of stuff. But when you have the head honcho, Jules becomes a poncho. I've never seen Jules so quiet and spook before. Even when he was like, so what is this? He was trying to make excuses and trying to blame it on Kimmy and Angel. No, it's you. And if Jules is really a real one, he would have said it with his chest. Yes, I am a police pimp. I run all of this. But all three of them being mad at Kimmy and wanting to murder her is crazy to me. First of all, Body and Galinda took her sister and been messing with her the whole time. And you had nothing to say. And you're mad that she took out your 2 bottom stitches? And then Mallory, Evil Andrade, you mad that Roy is sleeping with Kimmy like you not sleeping with Calvin. And you also hate this man. So you don't even really care. So you trying to kill her for what? And then Roy, you be talking to Kimmy crazy, be disrespecting her and all of that. That's why you got pushed out the window. I'm not gonna lie, when Kimmy pushed that man out the window, I said, ooh, I really thought that man was dead. The fact that he landed on the balcony is crazy, but these fake deaths kind of irritated me, but I knew Charles was alive. Charles was too much of an important character to kill off too fast, but the fact that he just walked up like he was chilling and stuff like, oh, what's wrong? Like they thought you was dead. It was Varney for me going to the house real sad, reminiscing about their terrible relationship, and then he just pop up and he like, oh my gosh, I thought you was dead. Charles be doing Varney so dirty, and I really be feeling bad because I'm like, damn, why you doing him like that? You sleeping with people in front of him and all that. That's why I was confused when Varney was trying to help and save the family because they barely even like you. The person that you're in love with be playing in your face. You keep trying to turn an immature hoe into a housewife, and Charles is a proud hoe. He be like, yep, I love having sex every day with different people. I love it. But then again, I don't feel bad because you telling all of Horace's business to everybody, and then you tried to trick Kimmy to go to the lobby knowing she was going to get jumped. A jump would have been had. He said, yeah, like, I got to go to the restroom. Come to the lobby with me. You got to pee. I ain't got to use it. I was yelling at my TV, Kimmy, no, stay right there. Because she be so naive and gullible sometimes. Like, girl, stay right there. I was so nervous for Kimmy because I thought he was about to grab her and run her into the lobby. You know he's strong. I thought he was about to pick her up. And Charles is way too immature for Varney. Like, Varney had told him, we thought you was dead. We thought you had got shot up and your car blew up. And he like, my car, my watch. Like, you don't care about nothing serious. Roy and Mallory's marriage is really a circus and they are 2 clowns. She be treating him like a child. Evil Andrade do not be playing with him because Roy don't care. He be doing whatever he want to do. And she be like, you have to stop or you're going to be broke and we're not going to have no money. It be the parts where he be like, do not touch me. And she be like, I have to touch you, unfortunately, because we have to act like we are married, idiot. Or the part where she told the doctor that he had a drug abuse problem. He was pissed. But the funniest one was when she thought that he was dead on that balcony and Calvin said, oh, he's still alive. She said, man, I said, that's crazy. And we low-key kind of find out that Roy had a troubling past. Like, he tried to jump out the window when he was 7, 8, and 11 years old. You can tell that he feels like nobody loves him in the family and that he's a mistake. And he's been feeling like that since he was a child. But I really believe if it wasn't for Mallory, Roy probably would have lost it all because he's not that smart. Just the fact that Calvin was able to throw Roy off by acting gay a little bit to make it seem like he wasn't sleeping with Mallory and it's obvious just shows that he's not smart. And this dynamic be crazy to me because Calvin be so confident because he know that she loved that pipe. And Mallory be trying to act like she don't care, but if you did not care, you would be trying to make that man jealous with Varney. Which backfired on you because now Roy thinks that you're messing with Varney, which also adds to my point of Roy not being smart because everybody knows that Varney is gay. Even Stevie Wonder could see that Barney is Barney, and the way that he was acting when he thought that Charles was dead told it all. Even Horace was like, man, you gay and you sleeping with my son. And he was like, I'm sorry, sir. He said, stop saying I'm sorry. Now let's get into Olivia and Norman because the whole family is crazy, but these two might be the craziest. That scene where he came in silently and sat on her bed and she pulled that gun from under her cover, I said, oh, y'all crazy as hell. They hate each other, and they said if it wasn't for the money, you would be dead. She said you would be dead too. We both just waiting. When she told that poor young man to get in that bag just for him to get killed right in front of her just because he failed the mission, I said, oh, you're a savage. Even when that lady tried to embarrass her and serve her papers at her hospital and she slapped her and the lady said that would be 10 million. She said, slap, make it 20. Then she hit the girl again. The girl hit her back. Then she took the footage and flipped it on her and now blackmailing her. Like, she's a genius. Olivia must have CapCut Pro, the way that she edited that video real fast and used it against her. And then I really feel bad for Norman because they murdered his wife. He didn't do nothing wrong and they gaslighted him like he in the wrong. How was he wrong for wanting revenge for his wife? And then they so trifling for making that AI video and blaming it on that random man. So I feel bad for Norman and I feel like he justified in how he want to move. But also he warned Olivia. He said, if I find out one of y'all got something to do with my wife being dead, I'm murdering one of your sons. And you know who I felt bad for? The judge, because he was stuck in the middle with two crazy brothers. When Judge Harold went to go see Horace and he put that dynamite in his mouth, I said, oh, this is insane. The judge took that box of cigars and opened it up and took one and he said, no, take the red one. You know, Tyler Perry be doing some crazy stuff, so I thought he was really about to blow his mouth up. But then he still poked that man in the hand and then went back to Norman. And Norman said, what happened to your hand? Just for Norman to threaten his daughter at school, he said, ain't this your daughter? Let me find out you lying. I felt so bad for the judge. He couldn't win for losing. And I'm low-key sad that the dad has passed away because I wish I could have met him because if they crazy, I know the daddy is crazier. And then last thing I want to say is, let's go back to this scene. Jules, Security, Traxton, and Alex get on my nerves. They losers. Especially Traxton. What kind of spy are you? You didn't tie Kimmy hands down and let her pepper spray you and get away? Like, you're really a loser. And the part that had me dying was Felicia was hitting on Kimmy because Kimmy wouldn't talk. But then Kimmy hit Felicia once and she flew. I was like, you should have been doing that the whole time. And then I kind of feel bad for the lady because she not doing nothing wrong. That hair product is really giving people cancer. But yeah, Tyler Perry, Tyler, you did that. Like, this is really a good show and I'm so surprised. It's so many storylines to keep up with and you keeping up with them. They all make sense. Everybody connected somehow. I'm here for it. I need season 2 ASAP. Hopefully while y'all took this break in between part 1 and part 2, y'all was filming season 2.